My name is Chetan Subramaniam, and I'm presently a professor of economics at the Indian Institute of Management at Bangalore. I currently hold the RBI chair at the institute. I have been teaching macroeconomics for over 26 years, both India and abroad. My areas of specialization are largely macroeconomics, monetary economics, and financial markets. And that's what my research is largely focused on. In today's deeply interconnected world, responding to global shocks has become a part of everyday leadership. Interest rates, currencies, inflation, and financial disruptions now shape critical business decisions. However, many executives who are at the forefront of making these decisions have never been formally trained or exposed to macroeconomics or finance. Now, as a consequence of this, what happens is that they often rely entirely on external interpretations, the CFO's perspective, market commentary, or morning headlines. But most of that gap in this knowledge, because you are outsourcing it to an external source, can be significant. Mispriced funding, unhedged exposures, unexpected margin pressure, and reactive decisions when strategic judgment is most needed. If you've ever felt that your understanding of the economy was being filtered through someone else's lens, this program is designed for you. This program is built on a simple belief that senior leaders do not need to become trained economists. You need to just become confident readers of the macro environment.
Hi, my name is Vipul Mathur, and I will be co-directing this program. Oil prices have spiked up, gold buying is being discouraged. The rupee is also falling against the dollar, and the inflation seems to hurt. Now, you have all read the news and you have watched the YouTube reels. You have probably also talked these things with your colleagues. And you have now come to form an opinion, but your understanding feels slightly shaky. And that is not your fault. What is missing is a mental model, a framework for macrofinance. This program proposes to give you that macrofinance framework. You will learn to read macro conditions, anticipate the policy response, and derive strategies for your business. But a framework on a slide is never enough. You need to be able to use it on a real firm, on a real business with real macroeconomic data. And that is where the applied component of this program takes over. The spine of this course and the innovation to it is really the applied component, which runs alongside the conceptual part. Participants will enter into a simulation of the macro environment. Through sandbox environments, participants will be able to look at macro shocks. You will leave with an applied mental model, a toolkit to analyze the macro shocks and to strategize against them, so that the next time oil spikes happen or the rupee falls, you will not feel shaky. You will know exactly what to do. 3 days to anchor your thinking and a playbook that you walk out with. Look forward to seeing you on the campus.